Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. Today I thought it would be fun to do a little foundation review. I'm actually going to be reviewing two foundations today and comparing them. These are two of the new cushion foundations at the drugstore, so I'm going to be doing a comparison, seeing which one's better and which one I would recommend, or if I would recommend any. So the two foundations I'm doing is the Lumi cushion from L'Oreal and the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Cushion Foundation. These are both found at the drugstore, and they are the newest drugstore cushion foundations on the market. Cushion foundations are very popular now. I'm seeing a lot of them come out now, and it's really exciting to be able to try a drugstore one. First, I'll talk about the L'Oreal. This is the L'Oreal Lumi cushion. I got the color N2. This is the packaging. It's a really pretty rose gold. You open it up and you flip this out. It also comes with a little sponge. You flip this over and there you have your cushion foundation. So it snaps in place, and that's how you keep your product staying fresh. Mine is a little bit on the cheaper packaging side. It doesn't like to press down as much. It's really hard to, so I feel like mine's going to dry out. But this one retails for a hefty price tag of $16.99, and it does have 12 shades that you can get. So a pretty larger color range, but it's pretty expensive for a drugstore foundation. Now, the Physicians Formula one also retails for $16.99, so same price. It comes in this really cute, like, this is almost like a velvety packaging. It's so pretty. It kind of reminds me of like the cute packaging that a lot of the Korean skincare brands have. I think it is adorable. I have the color Light. This also has SPF 50, which the L'Oreal does not have SPF, so if you are an SPF person, you might like this one. But this one has the little pad. The packaging is a lot better on this one, more durable. So this one has this, which actually opens and closes very tightly, which is great. It's going to keep your foundation more fresh longer, and that is what it looks like. One of the downsides to this one, there's only 3 colors in the range. So luckily the light one works for me, surprisingly, but there's only 3 colors, so it really makes it hard for everyone to find their perfect match. If you guys don't know a whole lot about the cushion foundation trend, basically they're just supposed to be very like luminous, hydrating foundations, but are supposed to be very lightweight on the skin, which I really like. I do have more oily skin, so this is going to be the review from the perspective from a person with oilier skin, kind of normal to oily, and so I'm kind of nervous about trying them because I know they're kind of going to be luminous, so we're going to see if I get like oily throughout the day and how they look. But I really just wanted to compare these two together for you guys, and I just think it'll be fun to see which one is better. I'm going to use the Lumi cushion on this side of my face. Here is what it looks like, and I am using a beauty blender with both of these foundations because I feel like the beauty blender really helps blend out the product, and I think it applies it better because, you know, it's a sponge kind of foundation and you want to use like a sponge with it. I feel like the brush kind of gives you a more streaky look, so I'm using a beauty blender with both of these foundations. So I'm just going to tap this in 2 times and start blotting. I probably only needed to do that once now that I think about it, so I'm going to use this side to blend it and this side to put more on. And as you guys can see already, it is a Lumi foundation, so it's going to look a lot more dewy on the skin than a normal foundation would. I would say it covers pretty well. It's kind of like a medium coverage, and you can build it up, but I'm not building it up just because I think if I build it up too much, it's going to get too oily, so I'm going to leave it this kind of medium coverage that's on the face. And just like, look how luminous this side looks compared to this side. This side looks dead, and this side looks glowy and healthy. So here's the close-up. Alright, now I'm going to go ahead, get a new beauty blender, and do the Physicians Formula. So as you can see, it's definitely see-through. You can still see all of my acne scars and marks. So I will be going in with concealer to conceal them, just to give it a fair review so you guys aren't like, oh my gosh, you can like see through that side. But you know, it's still not bad. I could still go out like this, but I like everything to be covered up, but it's definitely not a full coverage by any means, but definitely a light, like a more medium coverage, just like the Lumi. So here's this side close up with the Physicians Formula and the L'Oreal side. What I can see, the L'Oreal is a little bit more dewy on the skin, and the Physicians Formula is a little bit more matte. This side has more dewiness to it, but I will be setting with a powder as well. But I'm going to conceal a little bit and then put my powder on, and I'll be right back. Okay guys, I'm back. I just put on the rest of my makeup. I decided to do a full face today because I'm going to be filming some videos. So I thought I would go ahead and just do the works today. My very first impressions, I have to say that I do need to set this with a powder. I use the Makeup Forever setting powder. It's just a translucent powder just to mattify things, because otherwise they kind of feel kind of heavy on the face for me. So I feel like once I can set it with a powder, then I don't feel as like dewy and like greasy. So I think that'll also help throughout the day to make it last as long as it can for somebody who has more oily skin. So I did set all of my face with the translucent powder. Also, the L'Oreal side is definitely more luminous than the Physicians Formula side, but I'm going to see like which one's going to hold up the longest on my skin and which one's going to look like really bad at the end of the day. But I think both colors are very similar, which is good, and I did bronze a little bit on my neck just because I think the colors are like just a tad bit dark for me, but I'm excited to see how these foundations wear. So I'm going to let you guys go, and I'm going to talk to you guys at the end when I have my final review. Hey guys, it is now evening time. I'm about ready to take my makeup off. I've had the foundation on probably about 9 hours now, so 8 to 9 hours-ish, which is usually how long I wear my makeup. I'm actually really impressed with both sides. I think they lasted pretty well. Both of the foundations are very, very similar in like longevity and application and everything, so it's really hard to like be like to kind of compare the two. I think they both wear really nice and they last pretty long on me. They do get a little bit oily, but I would just have to blot throughout the day or like apply powder like I normally do with most foundations. For me personally, I would probably use the Physicians Formula one more often. That's going to be my pick for my oily skin, but there's also pros and cons to that too, because the Physicians Formula only has 3 shades. I'm just lucky enough that it matches me, and the L'Oreal has way more shades. So it's kind of like a hard decision. If you're like more of a fair to medium skin tone, you should try the Physicians Formula. If you have oily skin, try Physicians Formula. You'll probably like that better. The L'Oreal Lumi cushion is going to be for more drier skin types, drier to combination skin. It gives a really nice luminous glow. Plus the packaging of the Physicians Formula was better for me. They were the same price, but the Physicians Formula, this like sealed really good, and it had like a flawless packaging that was just felt quality. Like when you're paying a lot for foundation, you want it to be quality. And the L'Oreal I felt like was really flimsy and not as good packaging. I feel like it's not going to seal properly and it's going to like dry out the foundation. So yeah, I'm going with Physicians Formula. I think both the foundations are pretty good. Definitely something that I'm going to lean more towards when I just want to quickly put something on. If I just want like a dewy, fresh look, that's what I'm going to lean for. It's not the best for like when I need my makeup to last all day, when I don't want to look oily at all. I'm not going to pick it, but it's a pretty good drugstore cushion foundation. That's all I have for you guys today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know down below if you guys want me to review any other foundations that are new. I also have the Maybelline like Dream Velvet, I think. I'm wanting to try that one. So let me know down below. Make sure you subscribe if you're not already, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye guys.